They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He'll try fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It looks like one of the DBs has it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Game of the season. Let's do this. What a moment. Buda Baker.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
At the 27-yard line.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, first down Arizona. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Murray. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
A better right tackle.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
And they got a wide receiver. Their offense just got way better.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 9. Again, it's Connor. That's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They run behind center with Connor. And it follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
First down, Cardinals.
On first down, it's Benson.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown,
The Tubbins Cardinals just keep doing it.
Michael Wilson,
like,
a
the best
9-yard
offense
touchdown grab. And the Cards drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Being realized right now, like, did we finally get our guy?
Now Ryland for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
They're gonna feel pressed. They gotta move the ball.
Down. Hut. 33. Yellow.
Here's Rattler. Into a double team.
That's what I was hoping would happen. Yes.
Into the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Murray.
No!
And he fires one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime straight ahead. It is time. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Connor up the middle. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the handoff, Connor. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Connor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And the slot man goes in motion left. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38.
From the shotgun, Rattler. He'll get this out to Kamara. And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he'll get this up past the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 40.
Kamara up the middle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Saints first down.
45.
First and 10 at the 30.
Rattler working out of the gun. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Rattler's pass complete to Brandon Cooks.
So from the 22, here's second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow. Line.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 72 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Guys, that was the second 30
or 30 interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Or 28, like, what are you doing? Oh, that's just...
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a player shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay.
Set, hut. Move, set, hut, hut. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
Hurry!
Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34.
Back to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still Week 1. Here's 3rd down now. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
2nd and 5 at the Cardinals 11-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And he'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. A big spot now for Blake Groupie. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in Week 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They ultimately lost the lead. But right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to get out in front and force your opponent to play from behind with a good drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. First throw of overtime for Murray. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms here going over the middle. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Move, 32. Ready.
And tie or I'm going to lose here. It's awful.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. Now Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
16 more yards.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Intended for Darnell Washington.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it.
I can't believe I lost that.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the... First carry for James Conner. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Murray. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Conner. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Murray. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's an Arizona first down.
Another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Connor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Good blocking, and he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his first
game of the season.
touchdown
That was
of
crazy.
the
Honestly,
new year.
I can't believe that happened. That was so
And you
much
always wonder,
wrong.
Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been. But not that. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early time.
Well, I mean, I failed multiple times to get called what I needed. I needed to be more aggressive. Is my take. I should have just done a pass.
We'll try and run for this with Connor. This will not do the trick. They've stepped behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the...
A huge gain. At least put us in a position to get a field goal. But like so much better.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they finally catch up. Taking it into the red zone. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give. This is Connor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Cardinals.
Connor, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
He was taken down behind
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Murray now off the bootleg. Over the top. He's got it.
He caught that. That's another touchdown.
Arizona. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Not gonna stop today.
On third down, here's a run by Connor. And on third down, Murray. That's caught. It's complete. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for
worth that first rounder that I traded for him. Like, he has been phenomenal.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more. To the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, on third down, it's Murray. Inside the 10, it is caught.
Let's go! Oh my God, that was
Be
awesome.
forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with Connor. Not much happening there, just a short game. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up from the 43. Here's second down and 9. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. And will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Young. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Now, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Young to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Young. Over the middle, he's got Ligetz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Hubbard.
At the 27-yard line.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
And the Panthers, first down.
Check pitch.
Young. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The Cardinals, 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 10 black. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Check right.
Brings up the 4th down.
He'll try to run for it, and this is not going to do it. The defense.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, it's a win for the Cardinals.
Okay, well, we won
This
that
one went down to
I
the
swear it
wire.
almost happened again.
Able to persevere. They walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
Way to go, Tubbins. You won your first ever NFL game.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the second-year man, Trey Benson. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Cooper Kupp. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Seahawks are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Tyler Boyd. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Broncos get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to keep them around next season and beyond. You can also make your own custom offer instead by editing contract details.
Dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, faithful, please welcome your 2025 San Francisco.
On one sideline, a look at the Cardinals head coach. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd.
Tubbins says hit him hard.
Third down, Connor gets it. And he stopped just before he
That's a
reaches
great
the
way to
red
start,
zone.
boys. That's a great way to start. Way to go, Arizona.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Right back to Connor. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. On 4th down, here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And they to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Connor on the inside give. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. It's a James Conner touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Third and short. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco. Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's cut by Harrison. First and 10, Murray. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Connor scores, touchdown.
Yes! Let's go!
The
Tie
Cardinals get it
game,
to
right?
just a point before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown.
Oh. Let's go.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
We are in this game. We are going to beat the big bad 49ers.
Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now he's got it inside the 15.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And what we saw in the first half. Murray on 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up. Third and 1. Here's Murray. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll run. It's Benson.
Yes! Let's go!
It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What a game.
Working out of the gun. It's
Great
Purdy.
game for the Tubbins.
He's got Ayuk on that slant.
Oh, no, Brandon.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and goal.
Pressure comes. Purdy. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
All right, we got 2 minutes to go down and get the touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Harrison.
Yes.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great... Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Setting up to pass. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down. They give up the gut to Benson. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Benson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Benson. And it's not over yet. They score in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
13 seconds left. We're sending it to overtime.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
God. Wow, we had to and we did. We did what we needed to do. What a team. We're just powered by this crazy coach. Should be telling him to go for some crazy plays.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Turning to Benson on third. Breaks the tackle. Yes. He's got space ahead. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Off the play action, here's Murray. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good.
And he gets in, touchdown! Let's go! The Cardinals pull in front. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Today, the Cardinals are in front. Now, if we can just hold the Niners, we will win this game. Oh, here we are. It's 3rd and 3. Do I call a blitz? Or do I call a... They're on their own 16. I'm just going to call Tampa 2 blitz. I'll give you a little bit, but I got to be weary.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play.
Get set, get set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On the gun is Purdy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Purdy to throw it. He's going to go down. Yes. The Cardinals got to him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set.
3rd and long for him here. And it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Let's go.
First down 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception block and officially end this game.
49ers in their own
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the big man, James Conner. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Saints move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's a guy who finished with 23 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions last year, Justin Herbert. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Way to go, team. Try to just go down there now?
Seems like you're at a good stopping point.
Yeah, because I could play another game, but then it's like we're only gonna have like 10 minutes or so. Like we'll have to like just go immediately. And like I'm not dressed 100% and stuff, so I think we'll just take a stop here and approval breakdown. People are loving it. People are really happy. My approval rating's getting a little bit better. So I love that. We are 6th in the league right now. We got to win again and stay in this top upper echelon of teams. We got to win again though. We got the Seahawks this week. We have a better rating than them though. I did such a good job with this team. I'm very, very happy with the trades that I made so far. Shoring up the right tackle, getting Addison, who's been fantastic. We never use our fullback, so it's totally fine that he's the 71. He's really like our only weak links, but we never really use the fullback. So we really just, anytime I really use it, I'm so glad to have 2 quality wide receivers and a clear-cut best wide receiver 1. That's fantastic. This is great. Really good. And then on defense, we actually already kind of had a defense that I was okay with. The only thing I might do is if we're kind of towards the trade deadline and we're really cooking, I might do a splash trade for maybe a really good center. Now that could be interesting because he's kind of our only real weak link in the defense. Everybody else is pretty good. So if we could maybe do a big upgrade for a center, that would be maybe just like try to get like a left edge. What are the trading blocks? Who's on the trading blocks? We got any left edges that are worthwhile? Terrible. What about for the center? Yeah, nobody for the center. We do have a 77 left edge here, but I think that's the same. Let's see if there's any splashes. Anybody good but old? What a splash. Come on. What do you say? huge upgrade. What a huge upgrade. That was a massive trade. I just traded 2 first-round picks and all my thirds for the next 3 years. Third-round picks. But I just got a star left edge. So now we have 2 great players. We got a right edge and a left edge. That's amazing. I love it. That is so crazy. Man, that's a good-looking defense. That's really exciting. I now have Sweat and Rousseau, who I'm sure is having a great season. He's a superstar. We got a superstar. I've come in and really said no, we're gonna be good this year. It's going to happen. And we have been. We've been way better. We've been way better. That's so awesome. I'm pumped now. We got Buda Baker is our captain on the defensive side. Now we have Russo and Sweet to really round it out. And the offense just cooking. The offense cooking